Your blood sugar isn't just creeping up quietly, it's stealing your energy, clouding your mind, and draining your joy before you even notice. And the shocking part? Most people over 60 are making one small daily mistake that's secretly making it worse. But here's the truth, nobody tells you. You don't need to give up your favorite foods, start an intense workout, or buy some expensive supplement. You need just one small change once a day to fight back, and it can completely flip your numbers around. Did you know that 80% of seniors can reverse their risk of heart disease with just one simple habit? Find out what it is. I want you to imagine this, waking up tomorrow with more energy, sharper focus, and the confidence that you're taking control of your health, not being controlled by it. That's what today's message is about. And if you've been told this is just part of aging or you'll have to live with it, I'm here to say, that's a lie. You were made to thrive, not just survive. So here's what most people never realize. Your body is constantly looking for balance. But if you're unknowingly spiking your blood sugar every morning, it throws everything off. That bagel or sweet cereal you thought was light or healthy, it could be your biggest enemy right now. And what's worse is the crash that comes after, when your energy plummets and your brain feels foggy before noon, feeling tired all the time. This could be the reason, and it's not what you think. The fix? It's simpler than you think. Just once a day, replacing that sugary breakfast with something high in healthy fat and fiber can change everything. Imagine swapping that toast with butter for a quick avocado and egg combo, or a handful of nuts with Greek yogurt, real food that fuels you without wrecking your insulin. Studies from the American Diabetes Association show that starting your day with the right foods can reduce glucose spikes by up to 35% and even out your levels throughout the rest of the day. This isn't a diet, it's a habit shift. And once you feel how clear and steady your body becomes, you'll never go back. This one food can boost your brain health and prevent memory loss. Guess what it is? Did you know that seniors who balance their blood sugar just once a day reduce their risk of complications like neuropathy and vision loss by over 60%? That's huge, and the mental clarity that follows? It's like lifting a fog. You'll remember names faster, focus longer, and feel like yourself again. This one change in your morning routine isn't just about diabetes, it's about protecting your freedom, your memory, your independence. Now I know what you're thinking. Can one change really do all that? Yes, because once you reduce that sugar overload early in the day, your body isn't scrambling to recover from it for the next 8 hours. You stabilize your hunger, reduce inflammation, and stay calm instead of crashing. The number one mistake seniors make with their diet that sabotages their health. Avoid this at all costs, and it doesn't mean you can't enjoy food anymore. Quite the opposite. Once your cravings drop, your taste buds change. That same fruit you used to skip, it starts tasting like candy. And here's where it gets even better. This one change creates a domino effect. Suddenly you're sleeping better, walking more, even losing that stubborn belly fat that's been holding on for years, all from one consistent action. Just once a day, and it doesn't stop there. Because when your blood sugar drops to a stable range, your body switches into healing mode. That's when fat melts, your mood improves, and your brain starts working like it did 10 years ago. It's not magic, it's biology. How to stay active and pain-free even with arthritis. The answer might surprise you, and the best part is, it's never too late. People in their 70s and 80s are making this change and reporting more energy than they've had in decades. So if you're tired of feeling tired, if you're frustrated with numbers that never seem to budge, or if you just want to feel like yourself, again, this is your moment. You don't need to overhaul your life. You need to start with one powerful, consistent daily shift. Replace that sugar trap with a blood sugar-friendly breakfast. And watch what happens, not just to your numbers, but to your life. Hook number 6. Share this with a friend who needs to hear this important message about senior health. Comment below with your age and where you are on your anti-diabetes journey. I read every single one and I want to cheer you on. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and in control. Because this isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Let's get into what happens after you take that first step. So now that you've made that first shift, cutting the sugar spikes in the morning, you might be wondering, what else can I do to keep this momentum going? The good news? You don't need 10 new habits, you need one more. That's it. Just one more thing you do every day to support your body's natural healing, and this one, it doesn't even require changing what you eat. In fact, it's about when you move your body, not how. Want to hack your metabolism without hitting the gym? This 10-minute trick after meals is, here's the simple truth. Your muscles are like sugar sponges. The more they move, the more sugar. They soak up from your bloodstream. And that's exactly what we want. Because after you eat, even a healthy meal, your blood sugar naturally rises. But if you stay still for the next 2 hours, that sugar just floats around, causing damage, building up fat, and pushing you closer to insulin resistance. But if you go for a light walk after your biggest meal of the day, just 10 to 15 minutes, it's like giving your body a tool to clean itself up. One study from the University of Otago found that walking after meals lowers blood sugar more effectively than even one long walk earlier in the day. That short post-meal stroll, it tells your muscles, hey, take in that sugar now and use it. And your body listens. You won't believe how easy this 15-minute habit can slash your diabetes risk. You don't need to power walk or break a sweat. This isn't a race. You could walk to the mailbox and back, take your dog around the block, or just pace around your living room while listening to music you love. The goal is gentle movement with purpose. And over time, that little walk turns into one of the most powerful habits for managing your diabetes without you even realizing it. Now let's talk about the third piece. This one might surprise you because it's not about eating less. It's about drinking more, but drinking smart. One of the most overlooked causes of high blood sugar is dehydration. When you're low on water, your body concentrates glucose in your bloodstream. That means the same amount of sugar suddenly becomes more harmful. And here's the thing. Thirst fades as we age. Many seniors walk around mildly dehydrated without even noticing. You don't feel thirsty, but your blood sugar feels the stress. The solution? Create a hydration habit that works with your day. Start each morning with a tall glass of water before anything else. Then sip regularly through the day. Add a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon if you want to boost absorption. It's not just about water. It's about consistency. Dehydrated but don't know it? This sneaky culprit could be wrecking your blood sugar. One woman emailed me and said, I started drinking a glass of warm lemon water every morning after watching your video. I didn't change anything else. 2 weeks later, my blood sugar dropped 15 points. That's the power of supporting your body's natural detox systems. Water isn't just flushing toxins, it's making insulin's job easier. Your pancreas will thank you. Now I know some of you are thinking, but I already drink water. The key is not just drinking, it's timing it right. That mid-afternoon slump, often dehydration, that after-dinner craving, many times it's thirst in disguise. Your body isn't asking for sugar, it's begging for water. Let's take a second here and ask, when was the last time you felt really hydrated, clear-headed, energized, light on your feet? Most people don't even remember, but once you build that simple rhythm of hydration, your blood sugar becomes easier to manage. And your brain lights up too. Why? Because even mild dehydration can shrink brain tissue and impair memory. Yes, something as small as drinking more water can protect your mind. Want better memory and focus? Start by fixing this one tiny habit today. Now, you might have noticed something about all these shifts. None of them require counting calories or avoiding your favorite meals. They're about creating a support system inside your body so it can work with you, not against you. And that leads us into the next daily action. This one isn't about food or movement. It's about your thoughts. Because if your brain is stressed, your blood sugar follows. You see, stress causes your liver to dump extra sugar into your bloodstream. Yes, even if you haven't eaten anything sweet. It's your body's ancient fight-or-flight response. The problem is, most of us live in that state constantly, worrying about money, health, family, and that silent stress is keeping your glucose elevated all day long. So what can you do? Start one daily habit to reset your nervous system. And no, it doesn't mean sitting cross-legged and chanting Om. It could be deep breathing for just 60 seconds after you wake up, or listening to a calming piece of music while you close your eyes, or even repeating a simple mantra like, "My body knows how to heal." That one phrase, repeated daily, sends a signal to your brain. We're safe. You can relax. When you do this, something magical happens. Your cortisol levels drop, your cravings shrink, your sleep improves. Your body shifts from store fat and sugar mode into repair and restore mode. And here's the beauty. This one practice, done daily, can reverse years of damage. Not overnight, but gradually, steadily, quietly. Doctors call it parasympathetic activation. I call it peace, and it may be the missing piece of your diabetes puzzle, stress ruining your blood sugar. This 60-second daily reset could be the fix you didn't know you needed, so take a moment now, right here, and breathe in slowly with me. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Again. Slower this time. That's your reset. That's your power. You can come back to this anytime you need, and if you're thinking, I'm not good at meditation, let me say this. You've survived 60, 70, maybe 80 years of life. You've already got the wisdom. This is just the next step. You're not starting over. You're stepping forward, more empowered than ever. So whether it's breakfast swaps, gentle walks, hydration rituals, or calming resets, each one stacks together like bricks in a strong, stable foundation. And once that foundation is in place, your body starts doing what it was always meant to do, heal. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. If something you heard today clicked for you, tell me in the comments, what's the one habit you're going to start with? And if you've already started this journey, share your progress. I want this to be more than a video. I want it to be a conversation. Because when we share, we grow. And when we grow, we heal. Now take a deep breath and hold on to this thought. Your body is your ally. It's been waiting for you to lead, and now you are. What if I told you the secret to controlling your blood sugar isn't just in what you eat, but in what you add to your day? Stick around, because the next simple habit might just be the game changer you didn't know you needed. There's a beautiful moment in healing when things just start to click naturally. You drink your water, take gentle walks after meals, start your mornings with nourishing stuff instead of a sugar crash. And suddenly your body whispers back, "Thank you." You wake up with more energy, no longer need that long afternoon. Nap, your joints hurt less. That stubborn brain fog, even if just a little, starts to lift. Believe me, that's no coincidence. That's biology responding to the love you give your body. And love doesn't always look like scented candles and sweet words. Sometimes loving yourself means saying no to old habits, those quiet destroyers you didn't even realize. I get it. Change is hard. My uncle used to say, "I'm too old for this." But when he couldn't walk through the grocery store without gasping for air, he changed. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to dance at his granddaughter's wedding. That's why this next shift is so important. It's about adding, not taking away. One daily habit that slowly pushes junk food aside. And that habit is fiber. I know fiber isn't sexy. No one's posting their fiber intake on Instagram. But if sugar's the villain, fiber's the quiet hero cleaning up the mess. It slows. Sugar's entry into your bloodstream feeds good gut bacteria and keeps digestion smooth. Yet most people, especially seniors, don't get nearly enough. The fix? Add one powerful fiber-rich food to your plate daily, a spoonful of ground. Flaxseed in your morning oatmeal, half an avocado at lunch, a handful of steamed lentils in your soup. Small moves with huge behind-the-scenes impact. One guy messaged me, "I swapped cookies for chia pudding. Didn't expect much, but my blood sugar hit the lowest point in years, and I don't even miss the cookies." That's fiber for you. It fills you up, satisfies cravings, and naturally cuts down your sweet tooth. It's not about willpower, it's smart choices. And speaking of gut health, here's a secret most don't know. Your gut bacteria talk to your brain. They tell you what to crave. Feed them sugar for years, they'll scream for more. Change their diet, feed them fiber, and cravings start fading. Your gut stops begging for cookies. It starts asking for real nourishment, thinking, I don't want to eat salad every day. Chill. Fiber isn't just in lettuce. It's in berries, beans, broccoli, apples with skin. Even plain popcorn can help balance blood sugar. Focus on adding just one fiber-rich food daily, and everything else shifts like dominoes. While fiber works quietly, there's another daily ritual that hits your insulin from a totally different angle. This one might be the most underestimated, most powerful and totally free tool you have. Sleep. Yep, real, deep, restorative sleep. Not just lying down, but actual quality sleep. Here's a secret most docs won't tell you. One bad night's sleep can make your body insulin resistant the next day. That means even healthy meals spike your blood sugar higher than they should. If you're constantly tired, your body pumps out cortisol, hunger hormones, and inflammation. It's a disaster for glucose and energy. Morning brain fog, afternoon. Cravings, mood swings, it could all trace back to sleep. So, what's the habit? Build a wind-down ritual every night, telling your body it's safe to rest. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Turn off screens. Play soft music. Write in a journal. Sip caffeine-free tea, chamomile, ginger, cinnamon, all great choices. Or simply sit quietly and let your mind slow down. A woman told me, I stopped watching the news before bed and started listening to ocean sounds. I sleep deeper now and my morning blood sugar dropped 20 points in 2 weeks. Not magic. That's biology. That's you giving your body a chance to reset. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need 10 hours straight. Even going from 5 to 6 hours or waking up one less time can make a big difference. The body's insanely forgiving when you treat it right. Just like fiber, the goal is to add one small healing habit, not overhaul your life. One tiny, powerful change that makes everything else easier. Before we wrap this part up, hear this with your heart, not just your ears. You're not broken. You're not too far gone. Your body is still working for you, even if it's been through a lot. Every time you drink that glass of water, take that walk, eat that fiber, or wind down early, your body whispers back, yes, thank you. Let's keep going. And I'll say it again because someone watching needs to hear it. You are not too old to heal. You're wise, capable, and resilient. If you've made it this far, it means you care. And that means everything. Take a moment. Breathe. Feel your body. What does it need right now? Maybe a tall glass of water, maybe a nap, maybe just a moment of peace. Give yourself that gift, because you deserve it, and so does your body. Let's pause for a second and take this in. You've made it this far. You've listened, you've reflected. And maybe, just maybe, a small spark inside you has been reignited. That spark that says, I still have time, I still have power, I still matter. Because you do. Every small decision you make now echoes into your future. And believe it or not, the body doesn't care if you're 30 or 70, it just wants to be treated right. Pause right here, because what I'm about to say might just change how you see your entire diabetes journey, ready to flip the script on. Stress and finally feel free? You've learned that a simple glass of water, a gentle walk, a bite of fiber, or a good night's rest can be game changers. But there's one more daily habit that ties all of this together, and it's not something you eat or drink or do with your body. It's something you do with your mind. It's this. Choose one moment each day to calm your nervous system. Ever felt like your own body's stress hormones are working against you? Stick around because the next simple habit will show you how to take back control without a single pill. Now, that may sound vague or even unimportant, but let me tell you, this one shift can make a bigger impact on your blood sugar than any supplement, any diet, any workout. When your body is in a constant state of stress, it pumps out cortisol, a hormone that signals your liver to release more sugar into your bloodstream. It's like your body thinks you're being chased by a lion, even if all you did was read a stressful headline or replay an argument in your head from 3 days ago. For older adults, chronic stress is sneaky. It's not just drama. It's loneliness. It's worrying about bills. It's that feeling of being left behind. And that constant hum of anxiety keeps your body in fight or flight mode all day long. You can eat the healthiest salad on earth, but if your stress hormones are raging, your blood sugar will still spike. So what's the antidote? One daily practice, just a few minutes, that helps tell your brain, we're safe now. For some people, that looks like sitting outside in the sun, feeling the warmth on their skin, breathing in fresh air. For others, it's 5 minutes of slow, deep breathing. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. You don't need a yoga mat, you don't need incense, you just need stillness. Maybe for you, it's praying, or petting your dog, or listening to an old favorite song that brings you back to a simpler time. These moments lower your cortisol, calm your nervous system, and allow your insulin to do its job properly. No crash, no spike. Just balance. Imagine this, 10 minutes a day, zero noise, zero distractions, and suddenly your sugar levels stabilize and your mood lifts. Sounds too good to be true? Wait till you hear how. There's a man in his 80s named Samuel who told me, I started sitting quietly for 10 minutes every morning before breakfast. No phone, no news, no noise. My sugar stabilized and I stopped yelling at my wife so much. That's the power of peace. It doesn't just change your numbers, it changes how you show up for life. Now, I'm not saying you have to meditate on a mountain or spend hours in silence. You just need a pause, a window in your day where you check in and reset. And if it feels awkward at first, that's okay. New things always do. But over time, your body will start to crave that peace, just like it craved sugar before. You'll feel the difference in your breath, your focus, even in how your clothes fit. Let's be honest, managing diabetes can feel like a full-time job. All the tracking, checking, calculating, it's exhausting. But when you build these one-a-day habits, it stops being work. It becomes rhythm, like brushing your teeth, like tying your shoes, and that rhythm brings you freedom. What if I told you healing doesn't need to be complicated? One small, simple habit a day, and you're building a life where diabetes doesn't boss you around. Curious? Let's dive in, because that's what this is really about, isn't it? Not just lowering your blood sugar, but having the energy to play with your grandkids, the clarity to remember their names and their stories, the strength to open that stubborn pickle jar without help, the freedom to walk down the street without worrying you'll fall, the dignity of independence. And let me say something here that I hope you hold close. Your value is not tied to your diagnosis. You are not just a diabetic. You are a whole, beautiful, complete human being who just happens to be dealing with a condition. And you're doing it with courage, with grace, and with wisdom. So if today is the day you start drinking more water, or walking after meals, or sprinkling flax seeds on your yogurt, or getting to bed an hour earlier, or sitting in silence with your hand on your heart, then today is a very good day, because it means you've chosen yourself again. And that choice, it adds up. One choice today, another tomorrow. One moment of calm, one fiber-packed meal, one walk in the sunshine. Before you know it, you've built a life you're proud of, a life where diabetes doesn't run the show. You do, and hey, if this video has helped you feel even a little more hopeful, a little more inspired, then share it with someone you care about. A friend, a sibling, a partner, someone who might need a gentle reminder that they're not alone in this. And tell me in the comments, what's the one habit you're going to start today? I want to hear it. I read every comment and I reply when I can, because we're not just building health here. We're building a community, a place where aging isn't about fading away. It's about shining brighter. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. This channel, Wisdom and Wellness, is your space to learn, grow, and thrive after 60. We've got plenty more life-changing content coming, and I don't want you to miss a thing. But for now, take a deep breath. Smile. You've done something beautiful just by showing up. And remember, you're not too old. It's not too late. One step, one choice, one new habit, once a day. That's all it takes to start healing. Here's to living your best life, one small habit at a time.